there, it's Miss Heather. I'm here at the Harker Heights Public Library, and we are going to be doing a fun craft today. But I don't think of it just as a craft, I think of it as science as well. So let me show you what we've got. Okay, we have 2 cups of water. We have got some food coloring, salt, flour, cooking oil, and cream of tartar. This is a little bit more of an unusual ingredient. If your parents don't have this, later on I'm going to tell you how to make an easier version of this. And now to tell you what we're actually making. We're making a galaxy Play-Doh. So what we need to do first is we've got our 2 cups of water, and we're going to put some food color in there. Because it's galaxy Play-Doh, I want to use some black and some dark blue food coloring to make it look like the night sky. This is a gel food coloring, so it's thicker than what you get sometimes. Just kind of squeeze that in there. And here's some black. Okay. And once you've got that in there, we'll mix it up a little bit, kind of see what the color's going to look like. So you got a nice, deep, dark, blackish blue there. Okay, so we are going to take this and pour it into the pot. And we're going to put it on the stove top. I almost forgot. We have one more liquid. We do need a tablespoon of cooking oil. Over here, turn on the heat, and I'm just going to turn it on to like medium. Just let that heat up while I mix up my dry ingredients. Okay. So, you've got your flour, and you're going to need 2 cups of flour. If I was making a recipe right now, I'd really make sure this was exact, but because it's not something we're going to eat, it doesn't have to be perfect. I've got 2 cups of flour. An entire cup of salt. One dry ingredient left, and that is our cream of tartar. A tablespoon of cream of tartar. Be careful when you're measuring that you don't grab the teaspoon instead of the tablespoon, because that can mess things up. Mix this together real quick. Check out our liquid. see a little bit of steam starting to come off of that. We're going to go ahead and pour our dry ingredients into the wet ingredients while it's still on the stove. Just pour it in slowly and mix as you do. That should help keep the lumps from getting in there. Dissolve all of the dry ingredients in the wet and get it mixed up real good without the lumps. And if there's some lumps, that's okay. You can squish those out later. And you're also going to want it to have a sheen on the top when you get done. You might be saying, a sheen? What's that? That means it's kind of shiny on the top. So we had our liquid ingredients. And this is where our science comes in. Your liquids, okay, the amount is always the same, but it changes shapes due to the container that it's in. So like it was one shape when it was in that measuring cup, and then it turned into another shape when it was in this pot. Okay, and then we've got our dry ingredients, which are solids. They don't change shapes based on what they're in. Okay? But once we mix these together, we get something totally different, which is really the fun part. And I made this. Just make sure when you're cooking in the kitchen, you clean up your mess when you get done. Hey, this is looking real nice. Okay, we're going to go ahead and continue to mix this, and then we're going to let it cool. And then once it has cooled, we will show you the next step that you need to do to finish up your Galaxy Play-Doh. Okay. So I mixed it up some more while it was still on the heat, and I let it sit and cool for a little bit. So now we're going to take it out, and we're going to put it just in this little tray here, and we're going to mix it up with our hands, make sure all the lumps are out and stuff, and then we're going to add the magic ingredient. If you notice, it's really, really thick. So you're probably going to have to kind of do this. And this is where it gets real fun because you get to get your hands in there. Make sure that you cool it off nice, though, so you don't burn yourself. And you might be able to see some of the flour and stuff a little bit, but once you start mixing that, that's going to go away. And this is going to make quite a bit. So if you have brothers and sisters, you can share with them. If you have friends, you can share with them if you want. If you don't, that's fine. And they say once you've got it all mixed up the way you want it, if you just keep it in a sealed container, like a Ziploc baggie, that it'll stay nice and easy to play with for quite a while. And if you look, you can kind of even see when you're mixing it up like this, that it is definitely the consistency of Play-Doh, which is cool. So, you don't have to go buy Play-Doh anymore. You can make your own. All right, time for the secret ingredients. Because it's nice and dark like the night sky, but what do we see in the night sky when we look up there? We see stars and all kinds of things. Well, we can't put stars in there, but we can put glitter. So I found this really cool glitter, and it's got lots of silver in it, and some pink and yellow and blue. And we're gonna mix that in. And then we have this one, which is smaller, and it's real pretty. It's just a white glitter. So we're gonna put some of that in there as well. And of course, Some people think there's not a thing as too much glitter. So if you get it mixed up and you think it needs more, add more. I put most of it on the top, and then I kind of squished it into the middle. So you've just got to keep squishing it around to get that glitter all over. And like I said, you can always add more. So if I take this little chunk here, roll that up. Lovely galaxy glitter, just like the night sky. I hope you enjoyed this. And let me tell you real quick before we go, how we can do this in an easier way. Because I said some of y'all might not, your parents might not want you cooking, okay, or they might not have all the ingredients, and that's okay. I looked up something simpler for Play-Doh, and this is stuff that you're probably gonna have in the house, okay? Flour, again, you're gonna need flour, and hair conditioner. And that's gonna be really cool because it's gonna make it smell great, okay? So I think, again, it was like 2 cups of flour to 1 cup of the hair conditioner. And you just mix that up. Again, that's not gonna need heated at all. You're gonna mix it up by hand, add in any colors you want. If you don't wanna make it galaxy, that's fine. Make it a different color if you want to. If you wanna add glitter, great. If your parents are like, no glitter, okay, that's fine too. Do it the way you want and make it fun for you. Hope y'all have a great day. Bye.